NEC 110.26 only addresses the installation and maintenance of electrical equipment. Specifically, the question arises whether this section extends to include transformers, UPS units, and UPS battery cabinets, or if it's limited to distribution-type equipment. The answer is yes, this section does encompass transformers, UPS units, and UPS battery cabinets. The core principle of NEC 110.26 FONIA is that electrical equipment must be installed and maintained according to the requirements outlined in the National Electrical Code and other relevant codes and standards. While the code section doesn't explicitly enumerate transformers, UPS systems, or UPS battery cabinets, it establishes a broad requirement that all electrical equipment adhere to the NEC guidelines. Consequently, the stipulations of NEC 110.26 FONIA are applicable to transformers, UPS units, and UPS battery cabinets. To elaborate, let's delve deeper into the implications of this application. Firstly, transformers are crucial components in electrical power distribution systems. They are used to step up or step down voltage levels to efficiently transmit and utilize electrical energy. Given their integral role, transformers must be installed with adequate working clearances to allow for safe operation, maintenance, and inspection. NEC 110.26 provides specific requirements for working space around electrical equipment, including transformers. These requirements vary depending on the voltage level and the presence of exposed live parts. It is crucial to consult the relevant tables and sections within NEC 110.26 to determine the appropriate working clearances for specific transformer installations. Secondly, UPS or uninterruptible power supply units are designed to provide backup power in the event of a power outage. They are commonly used to protect critical equipment, such as computers, servers, and medical devices, from data loss or interruption of service. UPS systems often include battery cabinets to store the energy needed for backup power. Because UPS units involve both electrical power conversion and battery storage, their installation and maintenance must comply with the NEC. This includes requirements for disconnecting means, overcurrent protection, and proper ventilation to prevent overheating. Furthermore, battery cabinets must be installed in accordance with NEC Article 480, which addresses storage batteries. Thirdly, NEC 110.26 FONIA emphasizes the importance of maintaining electrical equipment in a safe and reliable condition. Regular maintenance is essential to prevent equipment failures, reduce the risk of electrical hazards, and ensure that the equipment continues to operate efficiently. For transformers, maintenance activities may include inspecting for oil leaks, checking the condition of bushings and insulators, and performing insulation resistance tests. For UPS systems, maintenance may involve checking battery voltage and capacity, inspecting wiring connections, and testing the functionality of the transfer switch. Proper maintenance of battery cabinets includes ensuring adequate ventilation, monitoring battery temperature, and periodically replacing batteries as needed. In summary, NEC 110.26 FONIA has broad applicability to various types of electrical equipment, including transformers, UPS units, and UPS battery cabinets. This section underscores the need to adhere to all applicable codes and standards during installation and maintenance to ensure the safety and reliability of electrical systems. It is imperative to consult the NEC and other relevant standards to determine the specific requirements for each type of equipment and installation. This comprehensive approach ensures compliance with electrical codes and promotes a safe working environment. Now, let's discuss some specific considerations for each type of equipment under NEC 110.26 FONIA. Starting with transformers, consider the installation of a dry-type transformer within a building. NEC 450 provides detailed requirements for transformer installations, including ventilation, clearances, and overcurrent protection. According to NEC 450.21, dry-type transformers installed indoors must have adequate ventilation to prevent overheating. The ventilation requirements depend on the transformer's kVA rating and the ambient temperature. It is also important to provide sufficient working clearance around the transformer to allow for safe access and maintenance. NEC 110.26 specifies the minimum working space required in front of electrical equipment based on voltage and configuration. Additionally, transformers must be protected against overcurrent by fuses or circuit breakers. NEC 450.3 provides the rules for overcurrent protection of transformers, which depend on the transformer's primary and secondary voltage and current ratings. Next, let's consider the installation of a UPS system in a data center. Data centers rely on UPS systems to provide uninterrupted power to critical servers and network equipment. NEC Article 645 addresses the installation of information technology equipment, including UPS systems, in data centers. According to NEC 645.11, a disconnecting means must be provided to de-energize the UPS system in case of emergency. The disconnecting means must be readily accessible and clearly labeled. Furthermore, UPS systems often include battery cabinets to provide backup power. NEC Article 480 provides the requirements for storage batteries, including ventilation, overcurrent protection, and disconnecting means. It is crucial to ensure that the battery cabinet is properly ventilated to prevent the accumulation of explosive gases. Overcurrent protection must be provided to protect the batteries from short circuits and overloads. Finally, let's consider the maintenance of a UPS battery cabinet. Regular maintenance is essential to ensure the reliability and longevity of the batteries. NEC 110.26 FONIA requires that electrical equipment be maintained in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions and applicable codes and standards. Battery maintenance should include periodic inspections to check for signs of corrosion, swelling, or leakage. Battery voltage and specific gravity should be measured to assess the state of charge and overall condition. Defective batteries should be replaced promptly to prevent system failures. Additionally, battery terminals should be cleaned and tightened to ensure good electrical connections. Battery cabinets should be kept clean and free of debris to prevent overheating and fire hazards. In summary, NEC 110.26 FONIA applies to a wide range of electrical equipment, including transformers, UPS units, and UPS battery cabinets. Proper installation and maintenance are crucial to ensure the safety and reliability of these systems. It is essential to consult the NEC and other relevant standards to determine the specific requirements for each type of equipment and installation. By following these guidelines, electrical professionals can ensure compliance with electrical codes and promote a safe and reliable electrical environment. It is also essential to consider the specific environmental conditions when installing and maintaining electrical equipment. For example, in areas with high humidity or corrosive atmospheres, it may be necessary to use special enclosures or coatings to protect the equipment from damage. Similarly, in areas with extreme temperatures, it may be necessary to provide additional cooling or heating to maintain the equipment within its operating temperature range. Furthermore, it is important to properly train personnel who are responsible for installing, maintaining, and operating electrical equipment. Training should cover the safe work practices, the proper use of tools and equipment, and the applicable codes and standards. Qualified personnel are better equipped to identify potential hazards, prevent accidents, and ensure that electrical systems are operating safely and efficiently. In addition to the NEC, other codes and standards may also apply to the installation and maintenance of electrical equipment. For example, the National Fire Protection Association or NFPA publishes a number of standards related to electrical safety, including NFPA 70E, Standard for Electrical Safety in the Workplace. NFPA 70E provides guidance on safe work practices for electrical workers, including requirements for personal protective equipment, lockout/tagout procedures, and arc-flash hazard analysis. It is important to be familiar with all applicable codes and standards to ensure that electrical work is performed safely and in compliance with regulatory requirements. Moreover, when working with electrical equipment, it is crucial to follow lockout/tagout procedures to prevent accidental energization. Lockout/tagout procedures involve disconnecting the equipment from its power source and applying a lock and tag to the disconnecting means to prevent it from being re-energized. These procedures are designed to protect workers from electrical shock and other hazards while they are performing maintenance or repairs on electrical equipment. Before beginning any electrical work, it is important to verify that the equipment is de-energized and that all lockout/tagout procedures have been followed. Finally, it is important to document all electrical work that is performed, including installations, maintenance, and repairs. Documentation should include details such as the date of the work, the name of the person who performed the work, a description of the work that was performed, and any parts or materials that were used. Proper documentation can help to track the history of the electrical equipment, identify potential problems, and ensure that maintenance is performed on a regular basis. In conclusion, NEC 110.26 phone year is a critical section of the National Electrical Code that addresses the installation and maintenance of electrical equipment. Its scope extends to a wide array of equipment types, including transformers, UPS systems, and UPS battery cabinets. Compliance with this section is essential for ensuring the safety and reliability of electrical systems. By adhering to the guidelines outlined in the NEC and other relevant standards, electrical professionals can help to prevent accidents, reduce the risk of electrical hazards, and promote a safe and efficient electrical environment. Remember that electrical codes and standards are constantly evolving, so it is important to stay up to date on the latest requirements. Regularly attending training courses, reading industry publications, and participating in professional organizations can help to ensure that you have the knowledge and skills needed to perform electrical work safely and in compliance with all applicable regulations. By embracing a culture of continuous learning and improvement, you can contribute to a safer and more reliable electrical infrastructure.